up next, we get to a flyweight tilt between Dustin Ortiz and Demetrius Johnson. So another massive moment for the UFC's only flyweight champion, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, here tonight. The only flyweight champion in UFC history has kept it going. He has evolved every step of the way, and it is going to take an unbelievable championship performance to dethrone the greatest 125-pound fighter of all time.
Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson is the king of the lightest weight class in the UFC. And because of that, he has to face the fastest, most technical fighters in mixed martial arts. And of all of them, he is the very best.
Well, Franklin, Tennessee is on the UFC map courtesy of this man, Dustin Ortiz. He has improved tremendously over the course of his UFC career and draws high praise, Joe, for his work ethic. This one of the harder working guys we have at 125 pounds.
This guy has one-punch knockout power. And when a fighter has that kind of ability, it's always a big advantage.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Johnson is 2 years his senior. Ortiz is 2 inches taller. Johnson will have a 1-inch reach advantage. And once again, here is the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Parkland, Washington, USA, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding professional record of 19 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Franklin, Tennessee, Dustin Ortiz. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Levine.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready? You ready?
Well, what a venue this is for MMA. We are underway right here at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. So here he is, the UFC flyweight champion, Demetrius Johnson, still undefeated at 125 pounds. You know he's got some power, but the submission game has really been there in the UFC. 9 career wins by submission. You got to think the opponent is mindful of that going into this one tonight. Joe, how do you think he approaches this challenge tonight?
One thing that Mighty Mouse likes to do is counter-strike, so keep an eye out for that. As his opponent's moving forward, he will try to counter and set up shots off of his opponent's lead. Nice, very nicely done.
He pummels, now he's got double underhooks.
Go, guys, work!
Neither fighter's really doing anything.
First takedown attempt is there. Just over 3 minutes to go. The ground and pound has been there all night.
He's covering up, doing a nice job of blocking those shots from the top. Tries to pass, but doesn't make it. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Inside control here, he's looking for the Kimura, trying to lock it up.
Johnson stays committed to the Kimura here.
I believe he's in all kinds of trouble now.
Getting tighter. And there it is.
Outstanding. He set it up. It was beautiful technique, and he was forced to tap. Beautiful submission.
Yeah, that is high-level grappling right there as he gets the win tonight here by way of submission. And he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight.
And here we can see it again. Beautiful technique here on this Kimura. Perfectly applied for the tap. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 34 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a Kimura, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson!
So with the target planted firmly on his back as usual, the UFC's only flyweight champion, Demetrius Johnson, finds a way to get it done yet again. It is just a marvel watching this guy perform and mix all of the martial arts together seamlessly, as conditioned as any fighter in any division, and maybe has the best technique when it comes to mixing all the martial arts as well. So no surprise that DJ... All right, coming up next, we get to this flyweight matchup between Tim Elliott and Joseph Benavidez. As conditioned and well-rounded as any non-champion on the roster, maybe a guy here in Joseph Benavidez who is the best fighter to never realize a UFC title. The UFC flyweight contender, Joseph Benavidez, still trying to track down UFC Golden Glory as he graces the octagon once again tonight.
Joseph Benavidez is one of the toughest, craftiest fighters to ever fight inside the octagon. Fighting the majority of his career in the beginning against much larger competition, he had to rely on intelligence and technique, and that has paid off with devastating fashion as he is finally able to compete in his natural weight class.
Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
This guy has some of the best defense I've ever seen inside the octagon, and they say that defense is the best offense.
Our tale of the tape for this flyweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with some differences in height and a similar reach. And once again, here is the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 26 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Joseph Benavidez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 16 wins, 8 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Lee Summit, Missouri, Tim Elliott! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Leving.
The veteran Yves Leving draws the assignment here. And we are underway. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Elliott's kick is blocked.
He's got good accuracy on that jab. And he's looking for that left. They're going after it quick here. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
Benavidez gets back up and pretty quickly, I might add. Oh, man, defensively leaving a lot to be desired there. He moved right into that hook. His head was wide open and there for the taking. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here moving forward. Takes him down. And they both stand up.
He clipped him with that one.
Oh, nice kick to the head. Try to establish that jab. 2 minutes have expired in our opening round. He pummels, now he's got double underhooks.
And from here, transitions to the Muay Thai clinch. Back to over-under control.
Double underhooks in the clinch.
Body shot.
Benavidez is able to get the underhook here. That knee might have landed there.
Deep breath there and reset. And there's a takedown attempt. There's the right hand.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Beautiful timing with the left hand. Oh! Nasty combinations.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
That guillotine is locked in deep. He might be forced to tap any second now.
And that will do it.
He got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he's been working on his submission game. That was really a choke that was set up perfectly. He got it sunk in deep, and his opponent was going to go to sleep if he didn't tap out, so he took the lesser of two evils, and he's forced to tap.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight. Bruce Buffer has
Ladies and
the
gentlemen,
official
referee
decision.
Eve Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 41 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Joseph Benavidez.
All right, so congratulations to Joseph Benavidez. Another tight, clean performance here tonight out of the perennial flyweight contender. Not sure if it'll be enough to earn another shot at the flyweight title, but they are celebrating, and rightfully so, after another big win for Team Benavidez here in this building tonight.